Hello once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, back on YouTube. I'm doing another MLB prediction video here for Sunday night's game on ESPN between the Dodgers and the New York Mets, coming into this weekend on ESPN on Sunday Night Baseball after being Yankees Mets in the Subway Series last Sunday. Me and RJ both picked up the W's. While Joe picked up the loss. RJ leads. He's now 6-5. I'm now 5-6. Joe is now 1-3 after he took the Mets in the loss. This time around, though, Dodgers-Mets Sunday Night Baseball. Landon Knack for the Dodgers, 2-1 record. Cody Senga for the Mets, 4-3. Mets, they've had a rough week this week after losing 2-3 to the Yankees in the Subway Series last weekend. They went to Boston. They had some issues there as well and lost, I think, 2 out of 3 to the Red Sox. Phillies are now ahead of them in the standings. Mets were in first place for quite a while. But as we get into the holiday weekend for Memorial Day weekend, it's going to be an interesting weekend to see and talk about this series. Dodgers and Mets, RJ, who do you like? You have a pretty good record. You picked the Dodgers, RJ. So are you going to pick the Dodgers? Stick with them because your record's pretty solid with the Dodgers. Or are you going to go with the Mets, the home team on the other side of New York after picking the Yankees last week? Or are you going to go with the other Mets, the other team in New York this week, the Mets? I'll say this right now. Dodgers, they have a lot of pitching injuries, and their rotation is banged up. But they always find ways to keep the rotation together because it's always next pitcher up mentality for the Dodgers no matter what. They always make a trade sometime at the trade deadline to bring in a pitcher as well. Who knows if that's going to happen this season? We'll have to wait and see on that. Overall, I'm going to take the Mets, though, in this one because I think the Mets, high-flying Mets, Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor. I think the Mets have a chance to make this series an interesting series this weekend. So I'm taking the Mets. RJ, you take the Dodgers and go against me, or are you going to stick on the New York's as well? Take another team from New York this week. You're going to take the Dodgers this week. Okay, you're going to here first. RJ's going with LA, with the Dodgers. Yeah, you going to be a catcher or you going to be a rapper? No, you want to be a catcher? No, you're going to be a batter? Their base coach, I guess? You want the helmet? Okay, you heard it here first, folks. He's having issues getting his helmet on. But, there's your helmet. Now it's good. Now you look better. So you heard it here first, folks. I'm taking the Mets. Sargent's taking the Dodgers. We'll see who was right and wrong. Comment below your thoughts. Who you think's going to win this weekend. Also, don't forget, if you've been around this channel quite a bit, I want to remind you, we have if you go to me and my friend Joe's YouTube channel, other YouTube channel, Mark and Joe's Baseball Podcast. We have an episode coming up on Tuesday. Go subscribe to that channel if you get a chance. I'll tag the channel in the description for you all to see. We'll have an episode Tuesday and I'm sure wanted to talk about Memorial Day weekend being the quarter point of the season and teams being in playoff hunts on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see to find out. We have a fun episode, I think, coming up this next Tuesday. So go subscribe to that channel. We need more subscribers. We have 4 at the moment. I'll be posting some short videos. I'll be posting some videos from last episode here this weekend for each clip. But go watch that channel if you get a chance and subscribe there. I'll have a new episode on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. Well, thanks for watching this week's MLB predictions. If you did like today's video, please remember to watch, like, subscribe, and don't forget to tell your friends who do the same if they've not done so yet already. Please also don't forget to hit that notification button below so you don't want to upload any video. With that being said, have a good day. Stay safe and peace out. And we'll see you right back here next Friday, right, RJ? Yeah, that's right. Back here next Friday. See you all next week, everyone. Bye for now and stay safe out there. See ya.